everybody, it's your boy Rob, and I got a comment from somebody that asked me a very specific trick, and I really thought it was a good trick because I went on the YouTube and I couldn't really find good videos. They asked me how to do a backsmith on a ledge. Okay, I recommend that you should do backsmiths on a circle flat bar because that's the easiest. It's a lot harder to do a backsmith on a ledge, and I got another person that asked me how to do a backsmith on like rail and front feebles and stuff, and I'm gonna get to that video. But I did a bunch of backsmiths the other day on a ledge, so I'm gonna explain this one. So when I start this, make sure, and this is important, okay, especially when you learn how to skate ledges and rails, more so than flip tricks, you need to have your foundation like stacked. So if you're doing a backsmith, you need to be able to backside 50-50. And like, I mean, you need to be able to do it good. Like, don't just grind 2 inches. Like, you should be able to back 50 a ledge and just grind the whole thing like easily, okay? And this is important across the board, okay? I'm gonna get super like Drill Sergeant Rob. Like, you need to have all of your 50-50s on the ledge like flawless before you start trying anything. Because if you don't, it's just gonna make your life difficult. So once you got 50-50s, make sure you can backside 5-0 really well, okay? Like, literally sit on it with complete control. Because if you can't do that, like, you shouldn't be rushing to a backsmith. And if you can, back tails. I think back tails on ledges are much easier than backsmiths, and it's the same movement of turning your shoulders, so make sure you can back tail too. And I'm gonna make a trick tip on that as well very, very soon. So if you got all that, you're ready to do a backsmith. So as always, I'm gonna show you a clip of me, POV, doing a backsmith. Now, since this is a ledge trick, I want you to really pay attention to 3 things. I want you to pay attention to where my feet are. I want you to pay attention to how close I am to the ledge, because that's a lot of things people don't notice. Some tricks, if this is the ledge, some tricks you're farther away, some you're really close. So pay attention to my closeness, and most importantly, pay attention to my angle, because some tricks you want to take a harsh angle, some tricks you want to go parallel. So for this trick, you want to go at a very slight angle, pretty much parallel, and you want to get really close to the ledge, like really close, and at a slight angle. So we'll roll the clip. Okay, so as you saw in that clip, I went at a slight angle, I got really close, and my feet were pretty much like a kickflip position. It's important with a backsmith to put your foot right here because it helps you lock in the backsmith. So as far as the movements, all right, this is literally all you want to do. You want to roll up, and in your mind, you want to be thinking backside 50-50. Right when you pop, all right, your shoulders stay like a backside 50-50. This is the difference between a back tail. So your shoulders stay parallel with the ledge and your lower body turns, okay? So your lower body turns, and that's what makes the smith dip into the ledge. But your shoulders need to stay straight, okay? And this is the biggest problem with backsmiths on ledges. A lot of times you dip the smith too much like this and you get stuck and you go flying. Now there's 2 reasons that happens. One is because you're dipping it too much. Now don't get me wrong, when you get better at backsmiths on ledges, you can dip them and make them stylish. Like, the more you dip it, the better a smith it is, and that's true. But when you're beginning, you want to just have them clean and you want to get the feeling of the trick. So when you lock into it, that's where this front foot comes in. Once you lock in, it's almost like you want to use your toe and push the board into the ledge. So this wheel should almost be pushing into the ledge. Now, obviously, it's not gonna do that, it's gonna dip, but it's gonna help you keep the smith straight. And if you keep it straight, you're not gonna like stick. Because if you dip it, you have more resistance. So you wanna keep the smith really pushed up against the ledge, and you do that with this front foot. Okay. Another reason that you're gonna stick is because of your shoulders. So like I said, when you do the backsmith, you want your shoulders to be straight and you want your lower body to be turned. If you do the smith and your shoulder is dipped like this, you're gonna stick, okay? So you wanna lock in, push it up, and your shoulders, you wanna keep it straight. And it's really hard to do this. So like a trick that I use is right when I lock in, I almost try to turn my shoulders like open to the ledge. So I'm on the backsmith and my shoulders are actually open. And that's gonna help me keep my upper body straight and keep the smith right here. Now, once you get a good lock in, it's relatively easy to come out. All you do is you just give it a little ollie out, and that's it for the backsmith. Like, so if we recap, pay attention to how close you come to the ledge, a slight angle, and when you ollie into it, turn your lower body, keep your upper body open, and just try to use that toe to push the board into the ledge. And if you follow them tips, you should be all right. So I love you guys. Like, comment, subscribe. See you next time.